Hi everyone. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about a dream that I had. It was a while ago, about maybe a week or two. But in the dream, I knew I was in a race or something, and I had on skis, and it was no snow on the ground, by the way, though. I can't really tell you where I was. Maybe it was like Italy or somewhere. But I don't think the place really mattered. I just knew it was like the race. Sorry, my dog's beside me. But so I knew he was like running. It was like a bunch of people running in a direction, and the aisle or the pathway was very, very narrow. It was like very narrow. It wasn't broad. It was like if you ever look at like the Italian streets, like in Italy, like the streets are very narrow and like skinny and stuff like that, and like tight corners, but they got stairs and everything. But I didn't really see stairs. I just saw like basically what we were doing. So we was running, and I remember I had seen someone that God had pretty much told me what they were doing. By the way, they were like sitting in a restaurant like beside the race. So God had pretty much told me they weren't really running the race. They were, but I guess they were taking a break. I'm not sure. So, that means a lot to me. So I'm going to continue to pray for that person. But I was skiing in the race, and there's some people who was running. I mean, I had skis, so I was going past people. I mean, there was dry ground, so it was like no snow, and I was like skiing past people. And not to say like that, but I was just saying what happened in the dream. And I was skiing and stuff, and let me just say, I got to the point where I noticed like the difficulty, it started to get more difficult because we had got to this big like cliff or a mountain or a hill or something that had high elevation, and when we was going up it, okay, at this point I think there was snow, I'm not sure, but I saw a brother in Christ that I know of, and he was walking, and I may tell him about this, but he was walking, and he was up there, and I got to a part during the race, and it was like I knew it was the end of the race. And at the top of the hill or mountain or cliff, you literally couldn't get up there. Like, I want you to understand, like, it was so steep. I couldn't even step my foot up there, and I had on skis. And so I was literally trying to, like, in the dream, I was trying to climb up there or, like, crawl up there, but you couldn't get up there. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you truly needed Jesus Christ to get over that hill. And I know that hill is symbolic for the birth pangs and the spirits are, in order to endure, you need Jesus. In order to stay close to God and endure, you need Jesus. And in the dream, God had given me a vision that I would get over the mountain or the hill. And as soon as I ski over, I felt like it was like relief, like stress relief, vacation, no more hard work, no more running, no more doing anything stressed. Because I remember when I got in the vision, in the dream where I got over, I was just like thank you, you feel like relieved. It was like that. And I think there was people out there like cheering us on, I'm not sure. And I don't remember if it looked like heaven. It kind of did, like for a short period of second. And then it looked like I was in like a Home Depot, I'm not sure. But I think it was just that actually makes sense though. Home Depot. We was going home. Wait, does that sound right? I'm not trying to sound offensive. Home Depot. Depot. Could sound like deported, or we get deported. We go home. Get deported from this world. You could say, it's not really deported. It's kind of like going home. So it just symbolic that way. So he showed me arriving in a Home Depot in the vision. And so it just reminds me of home, heaven. So, but then I stopped. I didn't see the vision anymore, and I was still in the dream. So I was like, after I saw the vision, I feel like, okay, I may get over this with God. And so I would, at that point, I was still trying to get my skis up a little bit, just an inch on the mountain, and it wasn't working, you guys. I'm telling you. There's nothing you could have done to get yourself up that mountain. Like, I was trying to ski. You would think at least you could get your hand and crawl, but you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even walk up it. Physically, you can't even walk up the steep mountain. You would have fell. And somehow, some way, some possible way, I was able to get up there. And that wasn't, I knew it wasn't by me. It was by God. Because nothing's impossible with God. So I ended up getting over the hill. I ended up being able to climb up. And there's another brother in Christ. And I need to tell him this because the Lord pointed him out. And he was up there with us. Or with me. I don't remember who else was there. It was just really him and me. I know it's not like God saying it's just me and him at the top of the race. I think he was just pointing it out because I was praying for him. And he was saying, like, pointing him out, like, we're at the top. We're almost home. Like that. Like, we're, you know, because you always wonder, like, all this stuff coming to pass. You know, a lot of people don't. Some people, you know, we get to the point where Satan starts talking to us and we end up giving sensation and doubting, like, okay, God, like, you know, I believe you're coming soon, so, like, you know, because, you know, like I said, all these rapture dates and all these dates people are setting, I said this before, but I don't think I've posted it, but, you know, all these rapture dates, I see the effort, but how is any of this helping anyone? Like, you understand? Like, if a date passes, how does that benefit anyone? That just makes everyone upset. Because a lot of people are depending on these dates because they make sense. But, you know, some things God does we don't understand. You know? Because it's not meant for us to understand. That's why Jesus said no one knows the day or the hour. Because God has knowledge that man doesn't have. But that's just what I feel on it, you know. Some of y'all may want to still, you know, look for the date, or, you know, that's between you and the Lord, but I just feel like it's not helping anyone at all. I feel like it's more hurting the body than it is helping, because it won't come to pass, because Jesus said no one knows the day or the hour. So you're really just making dates that won't come to pass. Now, there's nothing wrong with making, like a guess, like, okay, well, I don't know, it has limits, but my point in this video was a dream, okay? I love you guys. Stay close to the Lord. Seek God. Repent. Stay holy. Pray. Reconcile your relationship. You know, reconnect back with God, because all these attacks this time of year, you know, this is the most attacked time of year. To me it is, and I know a lot of people it is too. So, you know, we're kind of in the wilderness a little bit. I feel like I am. So, you know, just pray protection. You know, God will protect you and God will provide for you. Shalom.